Ahoy hoy fun scrumpers, welcome back to Horizon Forbidden West. Now, it is time before we finish up the main quest, we finish up the side quests. Apparently, I think this is a quest accepted ages ago. Like back in chapter 1 or 2, if you count.
There should be around here somewhere.
The lengthy tutorial as chapter 1, that is. Oh yeah, I'm going to pick that up. Yeah. Right, what am I looking for now? Armor piece, ooh.
A fragment of Rika's armor. There must be more. I don't like the sound of that. Tasty.
Oh dear.
You must be the Stormbird that killed Rika.
Oh dear. Oh no, these are valuable materials.
Down it goes.
Haha. Oh, where is it? Where is it? Oh, come on. Ah! Aha. Ooh, what the? There's not enough space to capture the... Yeah, did I capture that again? Oh god, really? There we go. Orbs! Avoid the orbs! Oh. Let's see if we can get these. Oh dear. Oh dear.
Bit of armor lodged in the machine.
I say. Not so bad, actually. And we get that loot. Right. Now I've got to collect more stuff. Ah. I believe I see another piece.
Another armor fragment. Looks like another bit of armor.
Ah, I have it all.
I guess that's it then. I should let the Tanakh know I recovered what's left of Rika's kit.
Righty-roo. Oh, well, suppose I'll just jump down. Huh. Whee! That triggered a falling response. You know when you sort of suddenly wake up and you feel like you're falling. Where am I going? Here we go. There's not many quests in this settlement. I've noticed some of the settlements, you can go back to them and there's some quests, but this one, not really. Except for, I suppose, this very one.
You, Outlander, come and trade.
Well, not with that attitude, I won't.
Can you spell Regala as easily as the bulwark, Outlander?
Excuse me, I already have.
If we want to reclaim our honor, then we must do so in battle with Regala.
We saw you fly. Did you find Farika?
I was able to retrieve her armor. What's left of it anyway. She didn't stand a chance against that Stormbird.
Ah, I see. A painful end. But not without glory. So, what do you think? Was she the first to fly on the wings of the Ten?
She was brave, and spent a fair amount of time in the air. I'd say what she did qualifies.
She flew. I knew it. The first to fly. As her successor, you should keep her armor. You can fix it up at the workbench. This way.
Once you repair the armor, you're welcome to it. You take after Farika. Bold, brave, and a diplomatic liar.
She met a harsh fate. Let her have the title.
Fair enough. It's kind of you to show such humility.
Thing is, this late in the game, will the armor be any good? Because I honestly don't remember it.
Can you spell Regala as easily as the bulwark, Outlander?
Once you repair Farika's armor, wear it with...
Let's see if we can have a look at it. Okay, yeah, it's fine. You'd be very cold up here, though. Right, quests. I think the quests I need are... here. Now, I'll report to a closer location. Suppose we can go Tide's Reach. Yeah, I suppose that's fine. And summon my bird. Hark to me, my bird.
Champion.
You and the chief saved us.
I'm about to get down.
Here we go.
The sentry said the raft was heading west. One raft in an ocean. Should be easy to find.
I do like this sound effect because I think it's the rubbery metal wings making that noise. I think that's quite cool they captured that sound effect. Ooh, what's that?
Wreckage from a raft. Maybe those fugitives didn't make it too far after all. I'll only find out if they're sailing down in that rocky outcrop.
Oh, hello there. Yeah, that wasn't going to get you very far. There we go.
You're one of the raiders who attacked Tide's Reach? Where are the others?
Holed up on top of a tower across the sea to the west. Where I left them. I thought that they were true Tanakh, but they're murderers, not soldiers.
The Tanakh that Tides reach think you should all face justice.
Then they should come and get me themselves. If you want justice, then find the others. Leave me here to face the sea. My last battle.
Okay, you wanna...
Why did you abandon the other raiders?
They abandoned the cause. They seek carnage, not honor.
Well then. No, don't just pick me up. I suppose I got to... Okay, is that where they are? Oh. Well, this is on the way.
Waves and waves.
So those fugitives are in a tower to the west. If they're close to landfall, they could be a threat to the Queen. I better take care of them.
Aha, here we are.
Machines. Better be careful. Should be able to look for that gyro compass with my focus.
Ooh.
There's no compass. The machines could have scavenged it out of the wreckage. I should check any scrap piles left around the island, just to be sure.
Aloy, it wasn't that big of a fall, come on. Scrap
Let's
pile
hope I can
there.
find a gyro compass in one of those scrap piles.
What's that down there?
That's it.
There we go.
This thing took a beating. Not sure it still works. Better take it to Harry and Christia. Maybe they can fix it.
And we can just fly right to it. It's a shame. I suspect they'll let you do this in the third one, but fire while mounted on one of these, you know. Just thought maybe there might be a secret on one of these. I detect nothing, although I question the range of the focus.
I'm gonna dismount, stretch my legs.
And talk to these nice two people. Huh.
By the ancestors. You're back. Is that?
I'm sorry.
It's broken. Our last hope.
No. There has to be a way to fix it.
How?
We just need to replace the batteries and the sensor unit.
Right, because they're just lying around a jungle for us to find. Wait.
the ancient fleet.
It might have what we need.
What ancient fleet?
When we abandoned our ship, we were washed ashore on a beach southwest of here.
There were ships built by the ancestors there.
Overseer Bohai will never let us go there. He won't risk losing any more navigators. He needs us to guide the fleet home.
No one's going home without a working gyro compass.
I can get them for you.
You'll need to look for a sensor unit. They're usually on a ship's antenna.
And batteries. 3 of them. They're small, so they might be hard to find.
I've got something for that.
We put our faith in you once again, Ancestor.
Yes. Worship the ground I walk upon. I suppose he has anything. I noticed there wasn't really any... Yeah, there wasn't really any... Might buy a few of these. I need some.
I'm at your service, Ancestor.
In terms of unique Quen items, there weren't really any. Like, why have they got... Yeah. See? Oh well. Right then. Shipwreck. I think I'll just avoid this bugger. He's very... Is it just me or is he very red? Antenna's probably going to be up there. Oh.
Harry and Christia said I'd find ancient ships in this area. I can take a look.
Ah, there's a ship over there.
There. A sunken ship. Maybe it has what Harry and Christia need to fix the gyro compass.
Well, this will be a bit troublesome. Ooh, what's that? Wait, you all saw something in it. Aha! No. Ah.
That ship's in rough shape. There. Looks like some sort of power source. Another battery.
Ah.
Another battery. I just need one more of these. Found you. That should be it. Now to find that sensor unit.
I'm guessing it's going to be up here. How can I get in through these crack? This crack? I'm quite certain it's around here somewhere. I know I saws it. I knows it. Uh. Maybe I've missed it.
The ship's antenna.
There we go.
Let's hope the sensor unit is still intact.
Oh, a school of fish. Oh dear.
No sensor unit.
Oh.
There is an old recording.
This is the USS Anchorage. Hailing anyone who's left. The Medina, the Omaha, and the New Orleans are down, and the swarm just cracked the Harris open like an egg. Incoming! Hold on! The lead Horus is heavily damaged. If we can concentrate fire, maybe we can still take it down. I think we've got a ping on the Hamilton! Lost it! Sensors down! We're sailing blind!
Sounds like their sensor unit was taken out. They were trying to reach other ships. And my focus picked up the coordinates. If there's more wrecks there, one might have an intact sensor.
Alright then. And where is this? Oh, very far away. We'll just swim up to the surface. There we go.
Maybe that sunlight overload is still around. Could be a faster way to get to those coordinates I found.
Where are you? There you are. Come on. Pluck me. Yes! Ah! Look at that. The Spinophilus. Perhaps. Simply. No. No, I don't want to. I don't wish to divert too much. We shall simply grace the skies. Did you see something? I saw something. Oh my god. You know what? Citizens of the New World. Oh, Barbenheimer, eh? Oh, wait. Oh, that's a...
That ship has an antenna with a dreadwing perched on it. Great. Gonna have to deal with it before I can look for the sensor requirement.
Alrighty-roo then.
Acid's not gonna hurt it much.
It's a bit weird, Ariel wasn't responding. Oh, I was going for a... What the? I was going for a really cool, Oh, never mind. Oh, come on. Oh, what? Guys, did you see that? I don't think that hit me. Okay, now I'm in the water. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh, I'm in the water again. Oh. I'm having some responsiveness issues. There we go. I just keep plonking in the water. I see you. Is it dead? There we go.
Okay, I should be able to check out the antenna now.
Just gonna hang on, just checking the wire. Oh, actually, no. Let go. Right then. Right. Not going to bother climbing that. I'm just going to...
Sensor unit. This should be all that Harry and Christia need. Looks like there's one more transmission in here.
This is the Hamilton. Anchorage, your transmission has been received. Targeting the lead Horus.
Just lost the starboard missile battery. Can't fire. We're empty.
Damn it.
Captain, there's nothing left to fire. Your orders.
Set a course for the Horus chassis. Ramming speed.
It's never a happy ending, is it?
No, it is
Slide in.
not. Went down like Klingons, so. So I'm just looking for a way into there. I just... Nope. It's probably just jumping through here, eh? There we go. Right. Let's get back to what's their faces.
There you are, on the mend already.
I found what you need.
Thank you. I'll get working on the gyro compass immediately. I'm coming home, Meandra.
You've done us a great kindness, Aloy. Christia is not the only one with people waiting back home. She'll be able to fix that gyro compass in no time. We'll never be able to thank you enough. But this should be a start.
If you need anything, tell Bohai to contact Alva. I'm sure she can help.
May the ancestors steer us true.
I can't believe we're actually going home.
Ooh, very good.
We need to put this thing.
And now... I don't know if I spoke to this person. Well, nothing to say. Anyway, and... I think I got... now all my equipment is legendary. That being said... It's not a drill one. I like the drill one. Where is it? One that sort of drills into the armor and the health. Yeah. Whereas I've already... Yeah. Long range damage, overdraw damage, critical damage. Draw speed. Right, so I'll work on improving that, but specifically for sort of like if I want to just do raw damage. Explosive damage anyway. What am I running for? Madam, that is my business, and I like to be urgent. Right then, we're gonna get up here. Top of the tower.
Chin up, soldier. We've got a long day ahead.
Unfortunately, however, this means we'll be fighting human enemies, and I find the human combat a little bit boring. I appreciate they've tried to expand the melee combat, but it seems to be at the sacrifice of the range combat, because the range combat is quite tight and workable and responsive, and you know, just overall it's just good. Whereas the melee, it's in contrast, it's very animation locked. It's sort of slow because Aloy does these sort of big swings. Right, it's not that one.
There. Someone's lit a fire. It must be the raiders who attacked Tide's Reach.
Ah, yes. There we go.
Up there!
I can't let these fugitives
There's
escape.
someone flying!
Who is that? Who cares? Bring her down!
Okay, that's the raiders. And there's definitely movement down there.
Alright. Hello.
Now we can finish her.
Well, so you think. Yeah, it feels like they nerf the ranged combat just to make the melee combat to, well, not to make the melee combat work, but to sort of force you into it. Ooh, yeah.
You're not leaving here.
Shoot him in the knee.
Show how it's done.
So it's to force you into melee, and again, the melee is nowhere near as satisfying.
That's the last of them. Those raiders won't be attacking Tide's Reach again, or anyone else.
Tides of just ice. And I get some stuff. I think that's all the quests now. At least the ones, you know, I've just sort of casually looked around for, stumbled across. I suppose from here.
Is this all their supplies? Whatever they stole, they've used or lost most of it. I might as well take what's here.
Alright then. I believe it is time. Oh no, I don't want to fall into those guys. You know what? Just come and get me. I'll just go to this first. See if I can make some upgrades. I think the only upgrade I can do is... Yeah, the only upgrade I can do is my new, what's it? Ooh. Oh, come on, Aloy. Grab on. Yeah, really? This is the thing. She can only grab something if it's yellow. Revisiting the mind upload. Off I go. One last little trudge through this. Don't mind me. Who is it? Friend or enemy? Right, where's that, where's my new toy? Can I? No. Ah. Well, I'll create a job for it in case I feel the need to improve it. Right. Now let's return to base. We have a few conversations to have. I don't like when you return to base, it takes you all the way over here. Then you have to climb your way through. It's a bit silly. You know what? I might change my outfit. I feel like I'll apply that look. Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, Mr. Know-It-All is here. You know, your focus buddy who never smiles. I didn't know what to do with him, so I had him wait in your room.
Got it. Thanks. Well, Silence. Looks like you finally found a door you could open without me.
I'm glad it's there, actually. It kept me from having to mingle with the company you keep.
Jesus.
But enough prattle. I believe you owe me an explanation. Your plans for the Zenith base.
You're right. I do owe you. My spear in your throat for deceiving me again. At the Hades Proving Lab.
I doubt you asked me here for that kind of reckoning.
No. Right now, I need your help. So I'm giving you one final chance. But if you ever betray me again, I will kill you no matter what the circumstance. Understood?
Very well. Though we'll both face a decidedly short future if you can't get us inside that base.
Aloy, your other guest is here. She's, coming to you.
Thanks. Good timing. The truth is, I can't actually get us into the base. But she can.
The company you keep is even worse than I thought.
Not a fan of surprises, are you? Oh, look. That must be your little invention.
Does the weapon work? Without self-destructing?
Of course it does. I've eliminated the imperfections and greatly improved its design and output.
How can we be sure?
Care for a demonstration?
Enough, both of you. We're in this together, at least for now. Go talk to Erend. Tell him I said to give you rooms of your own. I'll come see you when I get a chance.
Oh, no. You first.
Better get everyone in the control room so Tilda can tell us what she knows about the Zenith base.
I think I'll save. There's not a save point here, is there?
Yeah, of course. Don't mention it.
I think I'll do a save point and then have a bit of a conversation with everyone. Ugh, you know what? But no, I will literally fast travel to here to save it because I cannot be bothered to. Because even though it's just a round room, it's actually quite surprisingly easy to get lost in there.
Just you wait, Varl. We're taking those space lugs down.
Aloy, you came back with some interesting friends.
Wish I could say we don't need them, but Silence and Tilda are here for a reason. Even Regala.
Yeah, enemy of my enemy and all that, right?
Right. You, talk to Tilda at all?
I tried. I don't think even a hot forge could melt that ice. And you say she wants to help?
I think so. Well, let's hope. Doesn't look like any of our guests are making trouble.
Yet. So, Katalo tells me you flew. Well, that's new. I've been busting my balls trying to learn to read. You're out there having all the fun.
Don't worry. You'll be getting all the fun you can handle soon. With the Zeniths.
Looking forward to it.
I guess Silence is keeping to himself, as usual.
I was hoping he'd give me an excuse to hammer his sorry ass to the ground.
Please don't.
You telling me you wouldn't want to get just one good hit on that smug face of his? After everything he's done?
Sure. Later. Right now, he's got something we need. I better get going.
Oh, you know where to find me.
Last chat with everyone.
Aloy, it appears that we have some interesting new guests. I'm glad to see you're okay, though. I heard you gave the Tanakh something to talk about. I was half expecting you to burst in through the ceiling riding a sunwing.
Sorry to disappoint. Thoughts on our new Zenith acquaintance?
I'd say she smells like death, but even death smells of something. She's more like a cold piece of metal. Bent on repelling all semblance of life.
She's definitely different. Ready to head over to the Zenith base?
Whatever comes, we will endure.
Have you talked to any of our new friends?
Aaron and I tried speaking to Silence, but apparently our tribal prattle is unnecessary.
Charming, isn't he? I have to go. I trust you to keep things civil around here.
I'll make sure Aaron doesn't punch Silence in the face, if that's what you mean.
Thanks.
Aloy, do you have a moment?
Ooh, okay then.
You flew? Kotalo told me. And took out Regala's machines? You know what? I don't even know why I'm surprised. I saw we have visitors and a new weapon. Does this mean we're ready to take the fight to the Zeniths?
Almost.
Oh, and I wanted to give you this for helping me get the data on Leviathan. I didn't really know what to give you, so I asked Zoe what you might like.
Thanks, Alpha. I'll put it to good use. Have you looked through the data we recovered on Leviathan?
There is much to sort through still, but I believe we'll be able to get it operational and turn back the floods. And I've given more thought to everything we've uncovered about the ancestors. The Overseers would have us believe they were infallible paragons. But Pharaoh wasn't. Not even close. His greed led to machines that devoured the world. The archive of the Old One's knowledge destroyed, just to erase his mistakes.
Yeah.
So, when we learned that Eileen had a hand in covering up hundreds of deaths, I started to think they were all the same. Selfish, egotistical, cruel. But, in the end, it's not that simple. The truth isn't a straight line of ink on a crisp scroll. It's a splatter, smudged, and faded on stained parchment. I wish more Quen could see that, instead of looking the other way, or twisting the truth to serve their own schemes.
I doubt Bohai would agree with you.
No, nor the rest of the Board of Overseers. As Eileen said, it's easier to believe the lie is truth, but it's worth fighting for. And this diviner, at least, won't settle for anything less. For that, I thank you, Aloy.
I suppose you saw that Tilda is here. Our very own Zenith.
I almost went up to her to ask her, well, every question I've ever had about the legacy. Every diviner I know would kill to get 5 minutes with one of the old ones. But now that she's here, all I feel is a vague unease. I don't know if I'm scared of finding out more uncomfortable truths, or just scared of her. Probably both.
Any more data catch your eye?
All of it? I have so much to study up on. Years, actually. I'm particularly interested in the Odyssey. We knew the ancestors had made it to the moon, In fact, we theorized some of them had settled on it. But Sirius is way farther than that. And we thought journeying across the ocean would be the feat of a lifetime. The sheer calculations needed for space travel, it's overwhelming to think about.
Even so, the Quen are way ahead of other tribes when it comes to understanding this stuff. Where I grew up, everyone thought that stars were sparks that rose from a fire lit by the goddess to guide us through the night. Are you okay?
I was wondering, is it really safe having someone like Regala here? She seems angry. The kind of angry that leads to murdering people in their sleep.
Don't worry. We're going to point that anger in the right direction. The Zeniths.
If you say so.
I need to wrap up a few things, but stay sharp.
I'll be ready when you call.
Oh.
I see you've got your new arm ready to go.
Ooh.
Yes. It still feels strange. I've gotten used to the absence, but no matter. I'm sure I will need it before the attack on the Zenith base is through.
Haven't seen you since the battle at the Grove. How are you holding up?
I saw you fly on the wings of the Ten, and paralyze Regala's army with lightning. I would say that I am inspired.
Thank you, I guess.
It is I who should be thanking you.
Your people keep mentioning the wings of the Ten. What exactly does it mean?
The visions tell us that the Ten flew on great metal machines with wings, and leapt into battle from the sky for us. To imitate this feat is the ultimate expression of martial prowess. It is why the challengers leap into the arena during the Kulrut. And now, you have done it. Like the deeds of the Ten themselves, it will never be forgotten. So, tell me, how did it feel?
I won't lie. Pretty good.
I can only imagine.
Did you meet Tilda?
There is something about her that doesn't seem natural. I wouldn't be surprised if my sword went through her and she didn't bleed at all.
Honestly, with her, nothing would surprise me. Things will get ugly once the Zeniths realize we're in their base. You'll need every trick you've ever learned.
I would have it no other way. Many soldiers died in the old world to make sure we stood here today. We will endure on their behalf. Though, I am curious how you intend to defeat the Zenith's defenses without an army of our own.
Leave that to me. Just make sure you're ready to fight.
As you say. You have more than earned my trust.
Look, I know you're probably not happy about keeping Regala around, but I want her on our side when we fight the Zeniths.
It is more than she deserves. Even so, I will not question your judgment.
Thank you, Katalo. I have to go. But I'll be briefing everyone on the plan soon.
Understood.
There you are.
Well, hello. Oh, sus one.
Well done, Aloy. Despite my reservations, you managed to secure Silence and his weapon. You're truly a shining example of Liz's fortitude.
I've been thinking about what you said at your house. How you were friends with Elizabeth. It was more than that, wasn't it?
Perceptive as ever. You're right, we were together for a time.
Okay, so... what happened?
I was an orphan. I had always been alone. By my 30s, I was starting to wonder if that was simply my fate in life. And then I met Liz. We kept running into each other at conferences. We'd have coffee. At some point, it became drinks. I thought it was just shop talk, an exchange of ideas, but then I was surprised at how much I looked forward to seeing her. Soon we were flying halfway across the world every other week just to meet up. For the first time, I didn't feel lonely. I could imagine a future where I wasn't. I think Liz felt the same way at first. She had lost her mother a few years back. I filled a void for her. I know I did. But as time passed, it seemed as though she wanted less when I wanted more. And so we ended things.
So helping me, restoring Elizabeth's dream, it's what,
a second chance, yes. I made a mistake leaving Earth while Liz stayed behind. I should have done more. So when I saw you, a woman who has carved her own remarkable path, beyond even what made Liz a phenomenon, I knew I had to help you. To do right by her.
Why did you make the data channel look like your house?
I built that house as a shelter to weather any storm. A safe place, not just for me, but for the art stored in its depths, cultural artifacts of incalculable value. Truly, some of the greatest achievements of human civilization.
And you wanted Beta to see them?
Yes. Her upbringing was so cold and technical. I thought if she could experience Vermeer and Rembrandt, it would bring something else into her life. A heritage every bit as valuable as the scientific and technical data being drummed into her. I'm sorry I had to cut off contact, but I'll never regret sharing this house with her. She needed its shelter even more than I did.
You said before that you're not like the other Zeniths. That you never were. But you went along with all of their plans.
Out of necessity. I'm not proud of it. But complicity became a means of survival, both when Earth was consumed and when the colony on Sirius was destroyed. I did what I had to. But I resolved to remain one step ahead of the others, to try to undo what damage I could. Hence the data channel with Beta. The secret passage into their base and the little trick I pulled to save you.
Why do you think Elizabeth pulled away?
I've wondered that for 1,000 years. She was brilliant, visionary. She cared so deeply for the world, for the betterment of humanity. But it also felt like she kept everyone at arm's length, including me. She never wanted to share her burdens. I think, in the end, she had a core that she never let anyone be part of. Sometimes I wonder if anyone really knew her.
I found a recording of you and Elizabeth back in the Proving Lab after Far Zenith's attempt to steal Gaia.
Yes. A most unpleasant conversation.
She said something after the call. I think she regretted how things ended between you.
Did she? All this time, thank you for telling me. I've always hated that those were the last words we ever said to each other. And that her last impression of me was as a functionary of Far Zenith, not who I truly am.
When it's time to break into the Zenith base, what can we expect?
I'll go over the full layout once you've assembled your friends. Suffice it to say, we will need to push as fast as possible to Beta and Gaia's location, dealing with heavy resistance along the way. There are also printing facilities where the others have been amassing the natural resources they've stripped from the region.
What for?
First for use in the base's infrastructure, and then to fabricate more Spectre drones, a small army of them.
When I was out in the wilds, I saw a shuttle take off from the island, heading for space.
It was likely ferrying materials to and from our ship in orbit. After hundreds of years luxuriating in our digital comforts, the ship was barely space-worthy when we made our escape. Disaster can strike at any moment. We've learned our lesson.
Have you figured out how Silence's weapon works?
No, and he's been very careful not to allow me near it. I'll admit it bothers me, but regardless of how it functions, I am confident it will deactivate the other shields en masse.
How many of them are in the base?
10, including Eric and Gerard. Only a handful of us made it to our ship when our colony collapsed.
So, Eric. Was he always a bloodthirsty psychopath?
I believe he got worse over time. On Earth, he was the founder of a profitable private military company. A band of cutthroats, in other words. Even as governments abandoned human combatants in favor of automated warfare. He found success with clientele that required a more personal touch. There were also rumors that he personally hunted and killed his targets. On occasion, all for the thrill of it. But on Sirius, he retreated to virtual reality simulations. In them, he could go on rampages as violent as he pleased, though I suspect with diminishing satisfaction.
All of his tribe believes he was one of the greatest people from the old world.
Then they would be quite disappointed to meet him, though I'm sure he'd bask in the adoration.
What can you tell me about Gerard?
He was the head of the world's largest financial conglomerate, and as such had dealings with almost every major corporation. It made him one of the wealthiest people on Earth, and certainly the wealthiest among Far Zenith.
What does one person do with that much money?
Buy more power, more influence. Gerard's always believed himself to be a refined patrician, able to maintain control with a polished smile. But beneath that exterior is a cold and calculating operator. It was his decision to restrict Beta's upbringing to her digital educators, the avatars of the Apollo database, while we were painted as her benefactors.
Well, we'll deal with him soon enough. And the others.
I would very much like to see his face when he realizes we've beaten him.
When I was in the ruins of Vegas, I found data on a man named Stanley Chen. I think he was a Zenith.
Stanley, ever the optimist. He was one of the good ones. When we established our colony, he built an exact replica of Las Vegas in virtual reality. Lights, shows, gambling, every detail perfectly recreated. And while others cloistered themselves in their own fantasies, he flung his doors wide to everyone.
The way you're talking about him, I'm guessing he didn't make it back to Earth?
No, he perished when our colony was destroyed. He would have been thrilled to discover that part of his beloved city survived.
When Beta escaped and hid in an ancient research facility, I saw another one of the Zeniths, Verbena. Who was she?
A dull star amidst a sea of brighter constellations. Unlike most of Far Zenith's members who amassed their wealth through shrewd business deals and technological achievements, Verbena inherited her billions. Her father had achieved great success in the luxury holotourism industry. At age 24, she became the world's most eligible bachelorette, branding herself a life designer. Someone who leverages their fame to influence the choice of others.
What? Like a cult?
In a way, yes.
Yes.
Well, she must have done something right to have survived this long.
She was her own brand of ruthless. That much is true. But even rats can cling to a vessel for escape.
Okay, so I've had run-ins with a handful of Zeniths. What about the rest?
An array of the wealthiest people on Earth. Titans of their industries.
And let me guess. All selfish and ruthless to the core?
Most, but not all. There were a few with whom I got along. Annika Murjani, for instance, was always delightful. She founded the Holonet's most successful dance channel and was herself mesmerizing to watch. And I had fascinating discussions with Song Jiao about her work in cellular biology. Our immortality treatments are due in part to her achievements. But then there were others like Devin Miller, the CEO of a fast food printing corporation. His only real preoccupations were perfecting his golf swing and taking self-hollows. When I think about all of us, we really should have accomplished more. We had eternity.
Yeah, it's almost like all these rich arseholes don't actually do much without other people to do things for them.
Okay. I'll let you know when it's time.
I'll be here until then. And thank you, Aloy, for giving me this chance. My past has always been a struggle. More than once I've lost everything. But when I look to the future, I see Liz's dream fulfilled. A universe of new possibilities.
Maybe we can make it happen.
We will. I won't let anything get in the way. I promise you that.
I like how they make the, what would be the shirt underneath the suit, have a visual effect where it's like, it looks like a lot of space. It's like a void, you're peering into it. I think that's a nice little, that's a nice effect. Right. Now I think we're gonna have to leave it here, because I'll talk to the rest when we come back. But I need to come off. So thank you for joining me. I hope you'll join me for the finale. Excelsior!